All right, welcome back to part 2 of my daily adventure for today. I think part 1's, I said this in the first one, is going to be more like the news oriented, and then part 2 is going to be random things. So we're in the Steels and Scales. I am not the biggest PvP guy, but I've been trying to do more PvP to get Honage, because I really want to get that Honage. Maybe we'll go a little faster too. So let's talk about the crash. I didn't want to talk about it in part 1. We're going to go recreate it, is what I thought I could do in this. We're going to go recreate the crash. So I don't know if I broke my elbow and my ankle, but there is like a small possibility. It's now 1 week since filming, and it has not gotten better. Now, more than likely, it's just a bone bruise. Of course, I have family that, of course, that can like look at it. We call it, what is it, medical adjacent, like to look at it, physical therapists, occupational therapists, etc., whatever, right? To look at it, and because I can put pressure on it, but it looks super gnarly and it hurts. And if you know anything from the last one, I am a big baby. I will cry. I will, yeah, like this is the thing with this. I am not afraid of toxic masculinity. I will weep. I will, if you hurt my feelings, I will cry. And with this, is my handlebar messed up from the fall? By golly, it is. It still hurts. I'll show some of it when we get to the scene of the crime. I went home and showed my family, and like all family, they made sure I was okay, and then they couldn't stop laughing because it literally looks like I fell over nothing. Stop. Slightly tap on pedal. But that's why we haven't recorded a show. I took off Good Morning Johto on Friday because of me being a big old baby. And then I haven't shot another episode like this. My wife, I'm going to tell you, did not want me to go shoot today because she was scared I was going to get hurt again. Now, maybe I will say this. If I fall today again, I will, I am so close to, let's say out of 10, my percent, or I'm at a 5 right now. So if I get hurt again, my leg might have to just shatter into 2 pieces. And I cut it off, but there is part of the video that I didn't see until after the fall, that my shoes fall off. And I'm just trying to catch stuff and make sure I'm catching some Pokemon, putting incense, and I'm sitting here, didn't know, because a weird thing about me, I am a Crocs only guy. It's a weird thing. Twice a year I'll buy new Crocs. I want to turn so you can see how weird it is right now. Oh my gosh. With this garb. But yeah, maybe Crocs aren't the most. I also thought it was the handlebar thing too, that I couldn't it wasn't as sensitive enough. But I get hurt all the time. I'm what is it, pain, where you not just clumsy, but I can't tell you how many times I watched the clip of me falling thinking, man, what an idiot. It's the Grinch scene while he's screaming into the cavern. I'm an idiot, you're an idiot. Haven't got to see me get a rate. We really got to get that glare umbrella, of course, when I go midday on mid heat. we're getting close to the scene of the crime. Someone's going by on a moped. I love mopeds, but also I am too crazy driving to get one again. No, it's an electric bicycle, my homie, or a gas. Man, no good Dynamaxes this week. I would record my PvP, but I'm so bad. We did streams years ago for Good Morning Johto for PvP, learning from some of the best in the world, and I still, because I won't learn typings. Let me know if you were this type of trainer, if you would just jam Rayquaza or whatever legendary in the old games, and you never learn typings, because that was me. I'm like, oh, this move doesn't do damage? Get out of here. Like, that's how I always was. So I never learned typings, which basically I've learned for PvP. You gotta have that. So, all right. Last time I was talking about whatever Gigantamax. And, all right. Then right here, I hit and the bike falls over. So where the grass hits the concrete, then I fall over. It was not pleasant, not fun. Why did I not stop to go over it more in detail? Because there was teenagers there, and I was afraid they were going to make fun of me. See, I can be very clear. I would, like, they say one mean thing, I'm weeping. Lane, don't care what people think. Well, hey, that sucks, I do. So, it is what it is. But yes, my tire hit weird on the where the grass meets the concrete, and it was all over from there. Like, my bike got caught, and then it was that's all she wrote. We went this way not too long ago, and the road was absolute doo-doo butter a week or two ago. But yeah, like the wheel hit, and it hit weird. And see, when people ask, when they ask what bikes to get for electric bikes, I always say, if you're driving in a town or somewhere where, like, the roads are good, like if you have good roads, then you don't need big tires, and those are usually cheaper, smaller bikes that can collapse in different things. But if you're like mine, where it's all doo-doo butter, you're gonna have giant tires. And then, like, situations like those, they don't matter. So I always like having, that's what people ask. And then another reason too is a weight limit. I'm a big old dude. I gotta have a good weight limit. Because I said that, I'm like, oh, if you're smaller, whatever, you can afford like or get one of the El Cheapo small tire ones, great. But I need one of the big bikes that can fit up to 400. We're not bringing nothing on this. We did this last time with the sidewalk. I can't be too windy. Some of the audio footage or audio recording got cut last time because of the wind. They this sidewalk got so bad I was afraid of like a wreck from last time. So we'll just go this way. But yeah, like big tires. Do I know everything about electric bicycles? No, I've bought one. But I've done electric scooters, I've done mopeds, I've done this, I went in between. Like, if you don't have to get on any type of interstate or highway, like what's over that way, then you're all good. I always have to be on defensive also, just because of drivers. Oh, I hit a cookie. Could I see if a glaring appeared? Can't. If you watch part 1, I got the glare resist thing, but because of the bicycle insert, can't get it. So we gotta find one that works with the bike. I wonder if one day my bike can make it up there. I bet it can. And maybe this is why I get hurt all the time. Again, if you want more exciting, go to part 1. We covered news, we covered the new stuff. Adventure Week next week. Steel and Scales happening right now until Sunday. Maybe this episode goes out Sunday. Whatever the editor decides. My old kindergarten, many years ago. But with the new debut of Hot Edge only being in PvP for Go Battle League, nothing to hunt, no Tatsugiri like last week where it was in raids. Trainers were about at the end of today. End of part 2. We didn't get to a wreck, get into a crash. That's everything. Thank you so much for coming to watch the weirder episode of My Daily Adventure. Find us on socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter mostly on Good Morning Johto, our sister show that I also do. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you again later.